off-grid living, just things in general. We finished up our pallet kitchen. Well, we haven't finished it up yet. We did the wall, we did the burning of the wall, and I built some cabinets and put into place, and I burnt them as well. They came out really well. They're on little quicks on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're on kind of all over. But with that being said, we just kind of went changing things up because this is a new year for us. Things are kind of changing. We got a lot of stuff going on for this year. 23 to be a good year. So with that being said, we're going to try to have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of stupid golf cart stuff. Really, I always put lithium batteries on everything. So I'm going for lightweight and tons of power. And the only way to do that, of course, is with a lithium pack. So that's where we're going. There's a lot of things we're going to try to do with this golf cart as well. Like I say, it's sitting on 26-inch mud tires. It will be two-wheel drive. I really don't want four-wheel drive. We have a lot of stuff in plan for this thing. Because like I say, we're looking at building a small cabin somewhere. It will be made out of pallets, and it will be nicer than the ones that you've seen that we use for box stands. We're not looking for extremely fancy, but we're not looking for something that's going to be something not be comfortable. And we want something that's going to keep you dry, warm, cool, whatever the circumstances may be. It's all going to plug in off the golf cart and run, whether it be for air conditioning or whatever it is that I put in the cabin. It's got to run on the golf cart or it won't work. So, and of course it will work. No question about that. But we just been kind of kicking off a few things, and today is bad weather. You know, the sun's kind of in, sun's kind of out. It's been kind of a bad day as far as solar goes. And, you know, my system is pretty large for a solar system. It's not the smallest one in the world by no means. But the nice thing about it is it's a higher voltage system, but it's very efficient. And I'll show you some of that makes it what it is today. I got to grab a jump box because my jump box is charging my phone, and my phone's not wanting to hold a very good charge right now because we've been pretty busy uploading shorts today. So, but I'm going to put my jump box here for just a second, and I'm going to show you my charge controller. And like I say, you're going to have to mind my mess out here in this battery room. We're sealed in plastic. We're in the middle of building a much bigger room. This room is probably 3 by 6 by 5.5 feet tall, so it's not very big. But I can keep this room above freezing, and I can keep it for the most part below 100 degrees in the summer months. But this summer is going to be a little different because we're going to try to AC this room. So, but it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be at least 8 by 10, maybe 10 by 10. A lot more insulation. You know, it's just I've got some electrical stuff I want to do, and I also need a place to be able to do it in. So I'm going to try to build a bigger room that's a little nicer. Someplace I can also shoot videos without having so much background noise. So these are some of the things we're looking at doing as well. But on my charging system, now this charge controller is it's a smart solar DC in it and get up to 85 amps out of it. And you're going, well, what's that mean? Well, to make a long story short, this is an extremely powerful battery charger. It don't matter what kind of pack you put on this thing, from 12, 24, 36, or 48 volts, it will handle it. It will charge lead acids, AGMs, and lithiums. And I think there's other battery settings to boot as well. This thing will charge pretty much any kind of pack that's there. That's just a given. Hold on a minute. I got wind blowing in. I got crack. Way open, and I got a piece of plastic that's blowing, so I kind of want to stop that. So, and what this means is with this charge controller is I can charge really big loads. I mean, to be fair, my system on a good day, I can make almost 30,000 kilowatts in a day. So, yeah, this thing's pretty rock solid. Right now, we're not getting the amps we normally are, but it's also a rainy day. So if you look, we're getting 22 amps. And my battery voltage is 55.6. Now you're saying, well, I don't know if your battery's charged. You gotta remember, I run a lithium pack from Big Battery. It's a 10K Polar Bear. This 10K Polar Bear is a really powerful battery, and it's a small battery. For their 48 volt packages, this is one of their smaller batteries. It's not the smallest, but it's next to the smallest, I think. I think they're smallest in 48 volt. on their home packages. I think it's a 5.5, and this one's a 10K. But they make all the way up to 20K, I think, or bigger, and then you can stack them. You can do all kinds of stuff. But what makes this pack so nice is that it's 10K, and you think, well, what's 10K? Well, if you got a 10K generator, you can run with that thing. Well, this battery is pretty much the same thing when you put an inverter on it. Well, in my case, I have a pure sine wave Magnum 4,400 watts, inverter. So it's pure sine wave. It runs 240 volts to my house, whether it's for air conditioning, hot water heater, whatever. And you can see my big battery here is, let's see if this phone will pick it up. It says 55.5, I think. Let's see. Can you see that? Yep, 55.8. To be fair, this battery for the most part is fully charged. It actually goes into float mode at 58.6, I think. I dropped it down to 58, I think. 58 is actually, I think, 100%, even though I think really 55, 56 is, but it's designed to shut off at 58. 58.6, I think. But with that being said, when this thing is fully charged, I don't know why my phone is ringing on the side. I'll do this, but this system really does perform really good. With this 10K lithium, I have no problems running my house. And on stormy days where you have days of rain, it can get a little difficult, but it's not the battery's fault. At that point, it's the sunny weather's fault. So for bad days, I have this 36 volt 5K battery. And what makes this battery really nice is it's one of those batteries that it's half the 10K lithium here and into this battery here, and turn everything on and everything still runs. All the 240 in the house works. So this is kind of a backup for the backup. And then I have my portable unit that's on batteries on it. So basically if we have bad weather for a week, I can pretty much stay right on top of the game. And that's what it takes. And you only have to have a sunny day for, if you have a good sunny day, everything will charge up in no time. If you have a half a day of good sunny weather with clouds in and clouds out, everything still charges. So I just jumped to 56.1. We're turning 44 amps. I'll look see if you can see this. The sun must have just popped for just a second. Look at that. But it hit 44 amps. But yeah, it's 40 back to 45 amps. So we're pulling. You can see we're pulling really good power in there. And like I say, you kind of have to ignore my mess. I have breakers on everything. This is a safe system. It don't really look it, but like I say, we're remodeling this room, and I've been tearing equipment in and out, And eventually, once this room's finished, the electronic room is 100% finished. Everything that's in this room, the power inverter is going to be in here, the charge controller, everything's going to be in this 10 by 10 room. I don't have to worry about the lithiums versus lead acid, because the lead acid, you always have to worry about venting them and all this. With the lithium, you don't. The lithium you can put in your house. So it will be a very safe room, and it'll be air conditioned, heated, that kind of thing. Because we are looking to expand this. This is one of those things that the more you work on solar and the more you realize how lithium batteries work and perform, you realize you almost really can't live without them. I mean, man, these things are reliable. And again, I like BigBattery.com, and I'll tell you the number one reason I like Big Battery. One is quality. Their packs are built to tough, and they're built to last. But the second good thing about Big Battery, they're pretty much half the price of everybody else. And if you're talking half the money, that's a huge difference. And when you're talking a quality built battery pack, you're talking a battery pack that's warranted for 10 years. So a 10-year battery is definitely where it's at versus a 3-year set of lead acid batteries that cost almost the same amount of money. So everything we're going to is lithium. When the solar generator batteries, you don't have to worry about battery cables. I've yet in 2 years seen a corroded battery cable. I mean, they look brand new. This pack just keeps going and it keeps going. I mean, it really is amazing when you see what this thing will do. And it's so powerful, you just forget that you're on the grid. I mean, it's that powerful. But enough about that being said. If anybody wants to look up one of these lithium packs and you want to purchase one, I do have a promotional code I can give you. It's Gary Mall 10, And I don't have the URL code up on this video, but if you click on my homepage on YouTube and click on the description, the link is in the description for Big Battery. If you click on that link, you'll get a 10% discount. It helps me out, helps you out, and it helps Big Battery out. It gets their sales out. I'm telling you guys, once you use a Big Battery lithium, you pretty much, that'll be the only pack you buy, because they just a well-built pack. And we just kind of wanted to sit down today and kind of have a discussion about these packs, why we use these packs, and really what the purposes of these packs. You know, if you want to live a normal life that's off grid, this is the best way you're going to do it, because with this battery that I'm using here, it's just like I'm plugged into a power pole. I can run my 200 amp MIG-TIG stick machine off this with no problems. Why? With that being said, 300 amps DC is a lot of power. Have a great day. It's going to be kind of a muggy night. So we'll see. But the batteries are charged. I'm now at 55.8, so I'm really not too concerned about anything. Everything is kind of pulled up and going. I'm not really too concerned about everything. But like I say, I wanted to give everybody a shout out, tell everybody what I was up to. The next coming months, we're going to have a lot of stuff, I think, coming up and forward we'll be trying. So we'll go from there. But have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.